Joe Pavelski. If you have a question, please use the raise your hand function. First question is from Matt DeFranks. Matt?
Joe, in the third period there, as you guys are trying to make a push, and it seems like you guys are hitting posts everywhere and good saves by him. What are you guys thinking mentally?
Just stay with it. I mean, I thought we played a great, it was probably our best period of the night, and we're getting looks. You knew you just got to stay with it, and get another chance. And we find when they're tied up, and after that we got a few more good looks. So you just want more in that situation.
Next, we'll go to Mike Heika. Mike?
Do you guys ever get frustrated with the bad luck? I mean, the Gardner stick goal is just ridiculous, and then so many things going on, or you just look past it?
Yeah, you just play. You got to make your own luck at times. There have been some bounces that have gone against us, but we get our share along the way as well. It's the overtime losses. Obviously, those are a little frustrating right now, and the way they've piled up. But otherwise, we've played. We're right there. They're tight games, but we got to start finding that extra point here.
Saad Yusuf, go ahead.
Hey Joe, 2-12 after regulation now for you guys. Is there a pattern or anything that you can put a finger on?
No, it's just kind of snowballed on us. We've lost a few in overtime, and we haven't been getting shootouts. It's we got to find a formula.
All right, thanks, Joe. We're now joined by Jason Dickinson. If you have a question, please use the raise your hand function. Matt DeFranks, go ahead.
Jason, how did you look at the game tonight, especially the third period?
We played pretty well. We had a lot of good looks, a lot of great chances. Yeah, we need to start putting them in to win.
Mike Heika, go ahead.
Does the frustration get you guys at all? I think Jamie was trying to make a play there when he took the penalty. And I mean, do you think you guys are trying to do a little too much sometimes?
Sure. Yeah. Like, guys are out there trying to win. So, it's an unlucky play with Jamie there. He's trying to do the right thing, and we know what he's thinking, and, they clip feet. Not much you can do about that. Maybe take a better angle, I guess. But, he's trying to make a play. He's trying to force the puck to move before he wants it to. And unfortunately, it turned into a penalty.
Saad Yusuf, go ahead.
What was your reaction to that almost goal that just didn't cross the line there?
Yeah, it's hard to see from the bench, but, if that goes in, we're feeling a lot better right now, or maybe, we're playing a little bit better, playing a little bit better, but we're able to shut down at that point instead of, fighting.
Next, we'll go to Mike Heika. Mike? Oh, sorry about that, Mike.
How are you feeling physically coming back? And then what's it like when Rope's out of lineup? You just have to suck up a few extra minutes, seems like.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to replace Roops. He's a beast, He playing through an injury all year. He's just been dominant. I myself, I feel fine. Just a minor tweak. Just needed the week to get it feeling right. But yeah, Rupe, he's a big hole in our lineup when he's not in. He brings a whole different level, a lot more balance, and he's a threat at all times. So we're lucky when we have him in.
All right, thanks, Jason. We're now joined by Mark Pesic. If you have a question, please use the raise your hand function. Saad Yusuf, go ahead.
Hey Mark, just what was it like playing forward today, and how what kind of adjustments do you have to make?
There's little adjustments on every play, the face-offs, the neutral zone, stuff like that. But a lot of communication with guards and dowels. They helped me out a bunch tonight.
Mike Heika, go ahead.
With Vatanen coming in, is this something you might have to do a little bit more, and are you ready for that?
I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm ready to do whatever, to get in the lineup, stay in the lineup, whatever's needed of me.
Saad Youssef, go ahead.
When there are as many close calls as there were today, does that get discouraging at any point in the game?
Maybe if we lost in regulation, it would have been, but we get that point. We worked hard. There were certainly some close ones there that could have went the other way in the third, which obviously would have been a lot nicer than the result. But we did a good job in the third and fought back and got that point.
Mike Heika, go ahead.
This has been such a weird season, but at the same point in time, you guys have some games coming up that you could really take advantage of. Do you guys feel that in the locker room, the opportunity that this next week is going to be a big one?
Yeah. I mean, the last probably 3 weeks, we've kind of had that feeling in the room, where it's time to get going. I think the energy in the room is there. The belief is there. And like I said, I think we've been playing pretty good hockey as of late, and we just need to continue that. And every single game, every point matters from this point on. And obviously that's said a lot, but if you look at our games in hand standings, we certainly got to get on a roll here.
All right, thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
We're now joined by head coach Rick Bowness. If you have a question, please use the raise your hand function. First question is from Matt DeFranks. Matt?
Rick, how did you look at that third period? It seemed like there was a lot of chances, but a lot that didn't go your way as well.
All over them. I mean, again, crossbars, posts, open nets. Kid making a kid in the net was great. As simple as that. The puck's going in. He just gets a stick on it. Again, the chances we created in the third, that game should have been over in regulation. As simple as that.
Saad Youssef, go ahead.
Rick, do those chances when they don't go in, does it ever get discouraging during the game?
No, because we kept going at him. If we were getting discouraged, we would have lost momentum. Those chances were giving us momentum. So no, it's discouraging at the end of the game when you say, wow, that thing should have been over in the third period. That gets disappointing, because how many times have I sat here and said that to you guys? We deserve to win that game. Too many times, and I know that. But we gave ourselves every opportunity to win that game tonight. And with the grade A's, they didn't go in. I know that's the same old song, but it's the truth. It's the reality. You saw it tonight. The chances we had. That game should have been over in regulation. It wasn't. Give the kid in the net credit. But is it discouraging? Not during the game, because you can see where they were giving us momentum. Is it disappointing at the end of the game when you lose it overtime on a power play goal? Yeah.
Mike Heika, go ahead.
How did you see Jamie's penalty in overtime? Do you talk to him after the game about something like that?
Oh, you listen, he's trying to stop the play. That's hockey. Stuff happens out there. You just got to live with it.
Matt DeFranks, go ahead.
Rick, what went into having Mark play forward over some of the Tattoo Squad guys?
Mark played right wing all last year. He scored 9 goals. He's very reliable defensively. Big body, good skate. And again, on defense, if we needed him to drop back tonight, was a good example. And Sammy's coming in. We're not sure. We're not sure how he's going to fit in until we see it. I'm very happy with his play. But Mark was there just in case things weren't going great. Sammy played a wonderful game for us. But Mark played right wing all last year. He scored 9 goals. He can play up there, and he can skate up there, and he does a really good job up there. He's a really good right winger.
Mike Heika, go ahead.
What'd you learn about Sammy tonight? What do you like about his game?
He's very poised with the puck. He's not a very big guy, but he's not afraid to get in there and take a hit to make a play. He's up with the play really well. I think he's going to be a really good addition. He's going to fit right in the way we play. But I really like his poise with the puck in our zone. He doesn't make mistakes with it. And he just got to get used to the tempo at which we play. And but I really liked his game for the first game in, coming in and just arriving last night. Give the kid credit, played a very strong game for us.
Matt DeFranks, go ahead.
Starting Roddick, Jason, and Essa in overtime, is that about matching up with Barkov and Huberto and then maybe getting a change with them off the ice?
They did their job perfectly. They kept the puck. They kept the puck out of Huberto's and Barkov's hands. And then you go again with the next guys to get control of it. Faxi's all alone in front of the net. So it worked out really well. They kept the puck. They kept the puck out of the hands of Barkov and Huberto, their two best players. And then you send your next guys out and you hope, okay, now build off of that. And we ended up taking a penalty. So they did their job, and they ended up getting a great scoring chance. Faxi down by the net, so that worked really well. And it's just unfortunate that we ended up taking that penalty.
All right, thanks, Rick.
Thank you.